Okay, hello world. This is Daniel Chu, aka Chewbacca, and I am here with day 1 out of 30 rejection challenges, one for each day in November. So I actually got 6 friends to give me 5 rejection challenges each, 5 challenges of varying difficulty levels, and the idea is that by doing these challenges, which are kind of out there, some of which are sort of weird, awkward, maybe a little insane, I will get over the idea of rejection, judgment, embarrassment, and all of those things sort of being world-ending experiences, which they shouldn't be, they're not. Yeah, hopefully by the end of 30 days, I will feel a little more like what other people say and think doesn't matter enough to stop me from doing things that are actually important. You know, we're gonna see me do some things that are sort of silly in this series, but I think that a lot of this will help to kind of get myself out of my own head. So anyway, today I am actually in New York City. You can kind of see the World Trade Center back there. Not in San Diego, where I normally live. And you know, a friend of mine, one of the 30 challenges, a friend of mine asked me to go to a food truck and ask if I can actually help them prepare food for customers, as opposed to go and buy food from the food truck. Now I'm aware there are probably like a million different food and safety regulations that say that like I'm not at all allowed to do this. So I'm expecting the answer is just gonna be like a flat out no. And that's totally okay, that's what I'm looking for. You know, we're gonna do it anyway, see what happens. And I don't know if you can see it, but sort of behind me, across the street, sort of in the shadow of the World Trade Center, there's a little yellow truck that's selling hot dogs. What I'm going to do here in a couple seconds is I'm going to go and I'm going to ask the guy running that truck whether or not I can help him prepare the next hot dog for the next customer. So just to catalog, before I do that, to catalog a little bit of what's going through my head right now, this is scary. In fact, actually just standing here and like talking to myself in front of the camera with like all these people walking around is making me a little self-conscious, to be totally honest. So this is like, yeah, I mean, I know it's a weird thing. Weirder things have definitely happened in New York. Yeah, like, I don't know, not super excited about the idea of doing this. But to be honest with you, I think I'm less worried about the guy who's actually running the hot dog stand. Like, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna say no, and like that'll be the end of it. I'm a little more worried about like if people start queuing up in the line behind me, because I know like New Yorkers can be kind of impatient, even maybe a little bit pugnacious at times, and I'm worried they'll like overhear the conversation and just sort of like feel like I'm wasting their time and get upset with me, which frankly I am wasting their time, and they have every right to be upset. So that's a concern. And yeah, apologies if the video recording isn't great. You know, I considered waiting for someone to come and film this for me, but then I realized that if I have a partner in crime here, it feels a little more like a joke. Like, it's easier to kind of just feel like this is a prank as opposed to a real rejection challenge. So rather than do that, I'm actually just going to stick the phone in my jacket here, and we're going to see if hopefully it can record enough of the experience that you all can see me freak the hell out as I do this. All right, great. Wish me luck. Hey man, how's it going? Hey, I have kind of a strange request for you. I'm wondering if I could actually help serve a hot dog to your next customer.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay.
Okay. All right, yeah, that'd be, yeah. Cool, all right. I actually didn't expect you to say yes, to be honest.
It's okay.
Okay, cool.
You should be waiting for next customer.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good. Okay, cool. Can I come back there and help out, like, just, you know, I don't know, put the hot dog together and...
Okay.
Yeah? All right.
When the customer comes.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Cool, all right. What's your name?
Said.
Said?
Yeah.
I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you, Said. I don't suppose anyone's ever asked that before, huh?
Yeah,
No? Alright, hey, seems like kind of a slow day, but, so I don't actually have to come back there and help you make the hot dog, but before I leave, I do want to ask, why did you say yes?
If you want to make it like, maybe work in like truck like that, should be have a memory how you do it.
Okay, okay.
That's why. Somebody learned me, I didn't know him.
Right.
Me. If somebody come in, can teach him.
Okay. Didn't seem like a weird request for a stranger to just be like, hey, can I like serve a hot dog?
No,
or...
it's okay.
No?
No, it's okay.
Okay,
like,
okay.
The hot dog, you get the hot dog, put in the bun, serve it. It's easy.
Well, okay.
Yeah, like chop like this, you can do it.
Oh, that's fair. Hey, I appreciate it. This was actually like a social experiment.
Oh.
I expected you to say no, honestly. But I'm very pleased that you said yes. Like very surprised that you said yes.
I say yes for anybody.
Okay, all right. Well, you're probably in the minority, but I appreciate it. Hey,
okay.
Thanks very much, man. Syed?
Okay,
all right. Hey, take care.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so I'm just watching that video, and I'm realizing that I did something real dumb because I was nervous. The camera was facing the wrong way during the entire video, so I took a 6-minute video of the inside of my jacket pocket, which is great, but there's still audio on that. And surprisingly, I met a very nice young man running a hot dog truck named Syed, and I walked up and I asked him the weirdest question he's probably ever heard in his entire lifetime of his job as a hot dog truck attendant. And he just looked at me kind of funny for about 5 seconds and then said, okay. So I guess today was kind of a failure. I was supposed to get rejected, and I didn't. I didn't actually get behind the counter of the hot dog truck because it was kind of a slow day, and no one seemed to be coming to actually buy a hot dog. But yeah, the challenge was done. It was completed, and that went way better than expected. On to day 2.